Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with E4. Pretty underrated tank overall in the world of tanks, because this thing can actually work. This vehicle can be a heavy tank slash tank destroyer. If you need to snipe, you can snipe. If you need to go in front and brawl in a way, it is also possible to do so with this vehicle. What's more about this tank? Obviously, the weak spot is the cupola, and sides can be easy penetratable with the heat ammunition, and lower plate is not the toughest one, but the most important thing with this tank, you are not side scrapping, but you are trying to peek corners like this, and you are trying to bait the shots from the enemies. One more very important thing, the penetration with the gold ammunition, 375 APCRs, yummy. This is very good stuff. So, without further ado, I believe we can go into the battle, and I believe we can check the things out, how everything will work and how E4 is going to behave. I would love to get 4,500 combined sessions since it is a tier 10, but you know, World of Tanks is being World of Tanks, and lately I was reading the comment section down below, and there was one person who said he cannot agree with me about just accepting 15 to 5 simulator, right? And I agree with you, it is not very nice and it is not very good, but I can tell you one thing. We have only pretty much two choices how we can do the things. Either we are adapt or either we disappear, right? This is only one thing what I can say, my friend, so please keep this in mind. Believe me, I would rather have 14 to 15 games all the time, but unfortunately it is not possible, and unfortunately this is not how the things are looking like, so keep this in mind. Anyways, without further ado, what we are going to do, we are going to play in the city. This is looking like okay matchmaking. Keep this in mind, fellas, the new patch just came, and I forgot to move the scale mode to the new folder, so how the things are going to look like, friends. For this video, we are going to have a bit smaller maxi map, if you do not mind, and once again, I apologize for that, but I believe we will survive. I believe we will survive, fellas. I believe so. Okay, so how we are going to play this battle? I love playing from the Golf 1 position. Golf 1 position is absolutely amazing, and it can work very well for us, so that's what we are going to do. Also, I'm kind of considering my life choices, and maybe I could take this position and pretty much get a first shot to the enemy. Maybe. 3, 2, wait. This is greedy 907. This is greedy 907. Ah, that was bad shot by me. That was a bad shot by me. I cannot complain about this. It's okay. We are going to take a good position now, and we are going to slaughter them. First things first, Mr. Tiger 2. Ooh, Char Futur, no здоров. Oi, I forgot my cupola can be visible for 907. That's okay. Doesn't really matter. We are still feeling relatively fine, fellas. And yeah, I get it. We lost pretty much half of HP, and we have done only one shot, but this is only the start. Relax, take it easy. We have all time in the world of tanks. And once again, this vehicle can behave like a heavy tank as well, believe me. It is not only, well, triangle means it is GG, finito, you cannot do anything, just snipe from the red line. It is not true, fellas. You can do many things with the tank destroyers. All you need to do, you need to know how to play with one or another tank, right? That's about it. So, hi. Ooh, look at this gun accuracy. Look at this gun accuracy, fellas. I'm telling you, this tank is not bad whatsoever. This tank is not bad whatsoever. Pop. Okay. I just want to hit this 907 once. Okay, maybe not 907, maybe 140 will work just fine. It is okay, fellas. It is okay. Everything is fine. Wow, they have many forces here. We cannot be too aggressive. It is just simply not worth it, my friends. We can't be too aggressive because otherwise we are going to take one for the team, and this is not what I'm looking for. No? Are you doing something today? Okay, beautiful, 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 fellas. IS-7 fully hold down. That's not nice. Yikes. What is the right play for us in this battle? I am considering my life choices. I think I am going to escape from here, and I am going to take this angle. From this angle, hopefully I will be able to farm this VK. That's what I think. So let's see. Am I correct or am I incorrect? So, moment of truth, VK in the open field. Aim, 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 aim. Unfortunately, VK is thinking about escaping. That's not very nice. Doesn't change anything. Listen, enemy team is already doomed. Skill, what do you mean by saying enemy team is already doomed? I think I killed Borshik because I got spotted and he died just because of me. Oh well, hashtag never lucky. Anyways, what is happening in my head currently? I am thinking obviously about punishing this object. Whenever he will move back, we should be able to penetrate him. This is exactly what we are doing, and that's very, very nice. And now we are going to join our forces, and we will try to make a bit more pressure. Speaking about a bit more pressure, this guy is dead. Excellent. Very, very nice. Very good game, fellas. I'm telling you, this tank is pretty damn sweet, and this tank is pretty damn nice. I think this could be one of the most underrated tanks, if you know what I mean. I truly mean it. This tank is very, very nice. The thing is, if you are missing some penetration, you can load obviously gold ammunition as usual. If you are if you can snipe from the back, you can go and snipe from the back, and you can have absolutely amazing and kick-ass time. Everything is fine with this tank, fellas. Everything is absolutely fine with this vehicle. That's very, very nice. And the thing is, this tank is obviously not the most popular tank in the world of tanks, and I believe I do not really need to tell this, right? But it's just how it goes, it's just how it is. This 907 was thinking about eliminating me from the game. That's fine, and he should be officially dead. Nice. Beautiful game. First battle, 7,000 damage. Insane. In-effing sane. Very, very nice. I'm happy with this. Oh, Super Conqueror with his PP race. You know what? I'm disappointed, Super Conqueror. Kozak, I'm disappointed. We did not get brother in arms together. You should be ashamed of yourself. Unbelievable. Obviously, jokes aside, pleasure to meet you. I know you noticed me in the battle, and I think I said thanks for you via the game score as well, right? Or via the interaction screen, whatever. So, first battle, 7,000 damage, 1,100 assisting, 1,100 base experience. And you know what is the funny thing? We are not getting Ace Wanker for this performance. That's pretty weird, honestly. That's pretty weird, but that's what we have. Anyways, no complaints, no regrets. Let's go instantly for a second battle. We made quite a bit of credits, and I think we did a relatively great job, so I am happy. Okay, Ensk. This should be a quick game. Fellas, keep this in mind. Whenever you are getting Ensk, usually you need to mentally prepare for 3 to 5 minutes game maximum. Ensk is quick game. Ensk is like quick chess, you know? You have 5 minutes, and even though there is a 15 minutes on the timer, it doesn't mean it is going to take that long. So keep this in mind, fellas. Keep this in mind. Okay. Oh, vulgar display of power. I think I can recognize this name unless he's using anonymizer. Anyways, what is the plan? All we want to do, we want to take the typical bush in the goal 5. It is working well for pretty much every tank in the game. And you can always, pretty much always get the first shot. And I don't know how about you, but I like to get first shot for free. Don't you? So once again, we are sitting in position, and now we are patiently waiting until enemies will mess up. And they will. It is matter of the time. So, there is a huge chance Leo should get one in the face now. Here you go. That's how we are having 700 damage dealt instantly. That's very good. I think we are going to make pressure here. I want to believe we are going to make pressure through the middle. I have a feeling enemies have absolutely no team whatsoever. 3, 2, it's okay, we do not need to think about this. I think they have absolutely no team whatsoever. So, by the first glance, our team is winning. That's good. And all we need to do, we need to make pressure like this. If we are going to do everything properly, this should be another 5,000 game like nothing. Obviously, keep this in mind. This is Ensk and games are very, very short, so we need to get involved. Taking my time to aim, and we are hitting this guy in the face for 800. That's beautiful. And next victim will be STB. I could load high explosives for STB in order to beat the living crap out of this gentleman. And I am considering my life choices, and I'm considering my options. I honestly consider my options to go with the high explosives. He's shooting hit. How do I know? Because he hit the pillar and he did not hit us via the pillar, right? And that means pretty much he's shooting high hits, right? Okay, good, good, good. Another shot just like this. Absolutely amazing tank. This tank is sick, fellas, I'm telling you. This tank can be one of the most underrated tanks in the world of tanks, I'm telling you. Absolutely insanity. Okay, what do we have? I am just waiting until someone will make a mistake. No? Are you planning to? Okay, what we are going to do now, we are going to go for this STB. I believe that makes sense. And STB is taking one for the team just like this. 800 in the face, nice. And all we need to do, we need to keep eliminating enemy forces. You see, when I said this game is going to be 5 minutes, I wasn't joking. The ends games are extremely, extremely, extremely quick. And there is nothing to complain about. This is just, this is completely understandable situation, and I believe many of you know this, and you have seen this situation yourself, fellas. Anyways, Starva 3, 2, 1, he is doomed. Beautiful. And all we need to do now, we need to go and beat the living crap out of this M103. That's all we need to do. I shouldn't take one for the team from the gentlemen in the back. So let's try to penetrate him. And he is taking one for the team. Beautiful. Actually, did I penetrated him? No, I didn't. Okay, that's on me. Nothing what I can change there. That was my mistake. Probably, well, not probably, 100% I misaimed, and that's what I have. But that's okay. Can we hit this Conqueror once? And bam. Beautiful. Another 6,300 damage. 4 minutes battle. Like a bloody clock, fellas. Like a clock. Ends game 4 minutes. And this is completely understandable, completely normal. This is just current world of tanks. And you know, once again, you can cry about this, or you can adapt for this, and you can do something. You know, you can just try to think out of the box, if I can say so. Anyways, another game, 6,300 damage, beautiful performance. Although Chieftain had a very, very nice game as well. We made 50,000 credits, because with this tank you don't really need to spam full gold in order to feel great. And here you go. That's what we have, my friends. That's what we have. There is many options how you can play with this tank. You can obviously replace the rotation mechanism for improved aiming, but I think rotation mechanism is just simply working better on this tank in a way. Although for open maps you might think to take rotation mechanism, right? Anyways, let's go for a third battle and let's see what we are going to have. I really doubt that the third game is going to be 6,000 plus, because it would be way too good to be true, you know? It would be way too good to be true, fellas. But 2 first games, quite solid. Quite solid performance, fellas. Obviously, once again, you can go even with a turbo and so on, so on. There is multiple ways how you can play with this tank, fellas. I think there is multiple ways how you can play with this tank. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to go and make a hardcore pressure somewhere here, and from here we will try to beat the living crap out of the enemy heavy forces, right? Because usually in the city only heavies or very, very well armored tanks are playing, right? And once again, whenever you are having tank destroyer like this, you have a choice. Do you want to snipe or do you want to go and play with the heavies? And in my opinion, flexibility in World of Tanks is super duper hyper turbo important thing, fellas. At least that's what I think. Is it only me or we have the gun raised? We have gun raised. We have gun raised. Easy game, fellas. Easy game. Okay, everything is fine. I wish to be a bit quicker to get into position in time, but I can't complain about this. I just simply can't. You can't have it all, if you know what I mean. Plus, on top of that, this tank can be so much more powerful with the field modifications installed in the same time, right? Cool. I'm a train. Look, I'm going through the middle of the rails like there is no tomorrow. Nice. And soon we are going to be in position where we want to be. Soon, fellas. And I would highly recommend to try to use this position where I am playing, because it can be absolutely amazing. It can be absolutely insane. Pay attention to this gentleman. He's going to take one for the team in 3, 2, 1. No. No. You are going to retreat back, don't you? You are thinking about retreating backwards. Давай. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, just go backwards. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice. He played way too aggressively and he cannot do anything about this, fellas. He made a mistake and he paid the price for his aggression. It wasn't the smart thing from this gentleman's side. Anyways. What do we have next? We are going to stick to this position. Why so? Because it works. All we need to do, we need to wait until enemies will mess up. And for example, you see this guy here. He is going to take one for the team like this. And we are going to sit here and wait until he will die. Beautiful. We are getting some assisting damage and we are doing some damage, which is very, very nice. So all we need to do, we need to hit this guy in the ass, I would say. Bam. Oh, come on. That was quite sad. That was quite sad. This could be 750 in the ass, but it's okay. You know, World of Tanks is World of Tanks, and sometimes the game can treat you very, very well, and sometimes game can treat you like a pile of caco, and you need to deal with this. You need to understand this, fellas. I am thinking about penetrating... wait. This is risky, but I'm up to take the risk. Good. I knew about the risk for me going like this, and I still might take one for the team from the tank destroyer in the back, so keep this in mind. Yeah, I know, I'm very, very well aware of that, fellas. I am very well aware of that. That was my mistake. That was pretty much greediness. But it doesn't change absolutely anything. We should feel still relatively well. First battle with skill, and I am in arty. Shame. It's okay, Jeff. It's okay. I'm trying to figure out how to craft a better angle, and wait a second. You know what? I think I am just going for it. Let's see. Bam. Wow, 912. Holy bananas from Banana Land. Holy bananas from Banana Land, fellas. Okay, listen, we need to go for a base defense, otherwise we are doomed. I repeat, we need to go for a base defense, otherwise we are doomed. This Key 91 is trying to be annoying as F, but it is okay. It's not changing absolutely anything. and we need to defend the base, fellas. This is only one. You know what? We are not going to win this game. I repeat, I would love to say we are going to win this game, but we are not going to win this game. So what is the best plan how to maximize our performance? The CARNAGE and T55, pretty much both of those guys are going in the base already. This is going to be GG. So what we are going to do, we are going to be a bit selfish, fellas, and we are going to go for damage right here. I know, disgusting skill, how could you? But listen, we are losing by 5000 HP, enemies will get into the base, and this is going to be a game over, okay? So I would love to say, no, but fellas, we can win this game, we can make it work, we can bam. Sometimes you need to make unpopular decision, and sometimes you need to be a bit selfish, fellas, unfortunately. And once again, believe me, I would love to say something different. I would love to say we can do the things differently. Listen, if I'm moving through the open field, I am doomed. I cannot do absolutely anything about this. So keep this in mind. I just can't do shit by going like this. And I won't be able to get into the base and decap it, if you know what I mean. So keep this in mind as well. Okay, Esterva, can we find a nice angle for this Esterva? We cannot, but we are getting assisting damage, and that's pretty damn nice if you would ask me. I know 19 seconds left of the till enemies will capture the base, and I can tell you one thing, we cannot do absolutely anything here. I know exactly where this gentleman is, but the question is, can I hit him? Nah, he is hiding behind. He's hiding behind, just trying to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, that's it. Game over. Listen, I would love to say we could go and decap the base, but we couldn't. I know this is a very unpopular decision what we have made here. We got extra like 1000 assisting damage, if I'm not mistaken, and like extra shot, but this is as much as we are going to get in this situation. And sometimes you need to know, okay, I lost the game, and you simply need to be you simply need to make a decision to get the most use for yourself. I can promise you that, fellas. Buildings in our base, they weren't destroyed, right? So we cannot do anything there. They are hiding behind the buildings. I can drive all the way there, and I can get F'd. And plus on top of that, T55A is stopping us from going straight. So yeah, it is how it is. Once again, not bad game by any means. We are 4th by experience, we are 2nd by the damage, and this session overall is very, very solid. We played 3 battles, we got 5.8 average damage and 600 assisting damage. So call me dirty, but I would say we made it work. And funny fact, 22 minutes in the video, in 22 minutes we had intro, we had 3 games, we had loading time, and we had everything. So yeah, that's World of Tanks for you. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.